Right, so how far away is your doppelganger? Now what do I mean by this? Let's talk about it. To better understand what I'm talking about, consider two possibilities. Either the universe we live in is finite, or it is truly infinite, unbound to all extents. In case the universe is finite, space and time would be finite as well, meaning the amount of material in space would end after a certain point. If you go far enough, up to a distance, new material like new galaxies, stars and planets would stop appearing and the universe would simply end. The amount of material has to be finite. Now the point of this video is, in case of an infinite universe, what would happen is space and time would continue stretching indefinitely, meaning if you keep going farther and farther away, new material like new planets, new stars, new galaxies, new black holes, new nebulas would keep appearing indefinitely and the structures would be unique. Up to a point. Now what would happen is, assuming a uniform model of the universe, meaning all the stars, all the galaxies and all the arrangements are spaced evenly, then something paradoxical and inevitable happens. Because think about it, in an infinite universe, if you keep going further and further away, eventually you'll reach a point where every single possible combinations of matter would appear. Think of it this way, imagine you have 100 unique Lego pieces. How many structures you could build using those 100 Lego pieces? Probably a finite amount of structures, right? Even though the amount of structures would be incomprehensibly large, they would still be finite. Same way, in an infinite universe, if you keep going, eventually every single possible combination of molecules, atoms and quarks would appear, and you would reach a point where celestial objects would start repeating itself. Eventually you'll also reach a point where extremely specific events would start repeating itself, because remember, space in that case is infinite, so everything would reach a point where no new possible combinations are possible. Everything would start repeating itself, including you. That brings us back full on circle to the beginning of this video. Alright, so how far away is your doppelganger? Let's talk about it. Put bluntly, the distance between you and your exact physical replica, down to every single atom, every single memory, somewhere out there in an infinite universe, is about 10 raised to the power of 10 raised to the power of 29 observable universes far away. Basically 1 followed by 100 octillion zeros. And that number is so monstrously, stupendously, unimaginably, unfathomably large that even if I try to give you an analogy, something like shrink the observable universe down to the size of an atom and then travel this far, you'll find your doppelganger. This number is so stupendously large that it is impossible to explain to any human mind using any possible analogy.